Right, so before we get to the weapons for today, I have started working on the bows, right? So we are expanding the trimming system to everything, right? Not just weapons, not just tools, not just where's my table? I had a table right here. Yeah, so not just armor, you can actually trim bows, and as you could see in that chest, well, we've done the base templates and the base material. Grab something a bit different. We'll go short nether stars. Right, so we can, oh, you know what, I need a bow. I haven't done the crossbows yet, but it's a star. Right, doing all the art myself. Okay, so we have a nether star bow, if you will, so you gain all the attribute bonuses, just like armor, just like tools, and now it's got its own sprites. As you can see though, when you pull back the bow, it does not pull back the actual where it's been trimmed, and that's because I'm a little bit lazy, right? I've only done one sprite for it in terms of the overlay, but the affinity versions that we will get to in terms of effects eventually, I have. So we're halfway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool, I'm more than halfway done for the art for them, and these are actually dynamic, right? So this is the glacial affinity bow, and if we pull back on it, as you can see, right, the little icicles start to form more and more, and you shoot the arrow, it goes back, and eventually, you know, I'll do like particles for the arrow and whatnot. So yeah, so I just wanted to show these off quickly before we get into ender weapons today, affinity. So that's the golden bow. Right, so you pull back the string, nothing really happens on the front section, right, but it does actually match the sprite of the bow better than just the normal trims. Yeah, okay. On to the actual weapons, and also sort of pseudo intro, right? Hi, I'm Clue. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so this is my data pack project, right? We're currently going through all the custom weapons, if you will. So for custom weapons, all I'm doing is making use of the trimming system inbuilt by Mojang and adding this affinity clause, if you will. So right now we have our ender affinity, meaning we have our ender weapons, right? And then we have all these other clauses for how they trigger their ability. So for instance, we have chance on block, chance on attack, chance on defeating mobs, effect trigger by sneaking, trigger by sprinting, and then chance on taking damage, right? So these two, there's no chance. There is a guarantee if you meet the clause. So for instance, sneaking with the shovel, we will do a ground pound with some ender particles, right? Just the portal particles, teleport particles, whatever you want to call it. And then sprinting, we dash, do a little teleports, and then leave a little bit of trail. And I think that warps any entities we dash through, if memory serves, right? The whole point of ender is kind of just teleporting, right? So if we sprint through them, they get sponged up. They will essentially just teleport to random individuals near one another, right? Okay, but on to the actual good. Well, you know, I might as well just, yeah, the ground pound, right? A little bit of damage, and they group up again. But yeah, on to the main weapons. So we have block, so we'll need a shield for that one. Then we also have attacking, defeating, and taking damage. Now, all the chances, right? Because it says chance on attack, are tied to the luck stat. Right, so if we go ahead and give ourselves 99 luck, we have max luck, essentially. So we'll do infinite, 99, and true, meaning that every time we swing one of these weapons, or do their little trigger effect, so block with the netherite hoe, we will trigger the actual ability. So for instance, attacking, right, if we go over to this guy, hit him, you can hear the warping sound, you can see the particle, but he didn't really have any other targets to warp to. Right, I might have to increase the range. Yeah, so they group up, allowing you to obviously deal with them a lot easier, and it's a little bit of, say, pushback too. So it's definitely better for handling a whole group of mobs rather than, you know, one-on-one. Right, so you pull them all in. And then we have chance on defeat, so it should be 3 hits, 2, 3. Ooh, I'm pretty sure we should get some sort of buff from that. Try again. So, okay, we teleport to the next individual, but we are also meant to get buffs, right? So as soon as you defeat a mob, you're going to go to the next one, so you keep fighting, yada yada. It's probably a bit dangerous to use, hence why you're meant to get buffs. Let me check the function quickly. Right, this feels a lot better now. So we have a bunch of husks near us. So as soon as we finish one off, right, we'll teleport into the group, and then we'll also do some AoE damage when we do teleport. Right, we'll do it from third person, where I can land the hits. And also, it'd be nice if the husk were a little bit away, right? So you teleport back to the group, you always teleport behind the entity. Don't know if that one's going to be in range, no. And you also gain resistance and haste to sort of help mitigate the extra damage you will take, you know, teleporting into a group of enemies. In fact, you know what, I might actually just tweak it and give it, I don't know, like 1 second of max resistance, so you have a frame of invincibility. Actually, that's probably a better tactic than giving the haste. Yeah, so now right after teleporting, we should gain iframes, essentially, so 1 second of invincibility. So we hit you, we teleport back over. In the ground is a bit worrisome. I think because we teleported to the little guy, so I might have to go up a block. But for the most part, it looks like it works fine, right? I can't really tell the invincibility. There we go. Resistance. Doesn't say a number, but it should be 99, right? Or do I just do 9, so it's 10? I think 10 is still at 100% resistance, right? And then after that, the next two are taking damage and blocking. So there are a few husks left, that's good. Just in case, I give myself max eggs, and we will head on over to survival. That is not a good start. Yep, they're coming at me. 99. Nope, I was not quick enough. What did I mess up? I clicked slash. Fine, it's fine. Creative, and back over there I go. Right, let's try this again. So we have our on damage first. Okay, so husk friend, we have our on damage pickaxe. You know what? I don't have block. Flash effects, give, don't mess it up this time. Pluck, infinite, 99, true. Perfect. So now when we take damage, oh, you don't actually have anyone else to teleport to, do you? On the pickaxe? No, it's not working. Why is it not working? We'll try the blocking one then. Right. So shield in the offhand, we block. That is not triggering anything either. Okay. I need to look these two up then. All good, typo's fixed. So damage ender and block ender. We definitely just though want to go ahead and give ourselves some instant health. Right, because we were nearly injured. 99, that's fine. Game mode. Survival. Run away. So the hoe was blocking. So when we block, right. Okay, half works. You can see what's happening with the husk, right? He's getting knocked back. Only slightly though too. But I have no idea why it gave us slowness when it's meant to give him slowness. Also how we get out of this, because the slowness. There we go. Anyway, we'll try the pickaxe. This is when we get damaged. I don't think there's any entities nearby. Right, they need to be... No? Okay. Neither of these are working as intended, despite now existing. Right, take 3. Though I have tested it this time, right? So we have the pickaxe equipped. So chance on taking damage with luck, it's now a guaranteed chance. Okay, so if you hit us, bye-bye. Get sent to another enemy nearby, right? So that way you are less susceptible to multiple attacks. And then as for blocking, we need to swap to the hoe. Do that. And now if we block, you get pushed back and you're stuck in place for a few seconds. Right, and I upped it to 3. So that should feel a bit better. Right, and then if we have the pickaxe again, bye-bye. Get sent over there. Now the whole concept, right, because that seems kind of OP, right? Anything that hits you or touches you ends up far away. You as a player are not able to get 100% luck, right? At best, you can get 80% luck. So that still means 1/5 of the time, these effects are not going to trigger, right? So you can't bank on anytime you get hit, the enemy going far, far away, right? So hopefully that balances it. Anyway, last thing to do, go through the models, okay? So we have, somewhere without so much grass, okay. We have the pickaxe, right? So I've just used the color scheme from the Ender Pearls. Then we have the sword, sort of like a cleaver now, if you will. Not a cleaver. What type of sword am I thinking of? You know what I mean. Axe, some edge trimming, shovel, also just sort of edge trimming. Our fishing rod claw. This one I've sort of tried for something asymmetrical, right? So you can see the blade side, claw side, right, is on the top end. And then the hoe. Right, just expansion upon the sickle. It's a bit thicker too, right? Yeah, I'm sure you guys can make that joke. Anyway, that'll do. Halfway through all the weapons. We still have 6 to do. Well, I have 6 to do. You guys have 6 to see. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.